My name is Matt Byton, and I'm not working right now. Paralyzed. I was born in South Lake Tahoe, California, and grew up in Carson City and South Lake Tahoe and bounced back and forth. What made me interested in motocross is I was 11 years old and I started seeing it on TV and going and get magazines, and I rode bicycles with my friends in the neighborhood, and then all the neighborhood kids started getting bikes and stuff, and then my dad found us some old used dirt bikes. We would pull out sagebrush and stack them up and throw dirt on it, and that's how we built jumps. And I stuck with it and was able to put together a strong freestyle motocross career. Some of my big achievements are, first of all, my son. I love him so much. 4 years old, and you think all this other stuff are your biggest achievement, and finally making it, and 12 X Games medals over a 13-year period. I mean, I just can't believe it. You know, I climbed my way to the top in freestyle motocross, doing the tricks on the bicycle out in the desert. BMX really helped me transfer over, and I was able to climb my way to the top and battle the best in the world, and ended up with the 7 gold medals. So it was a pretty good career, you know, so I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, you know, a lot of the struggles that you face, the injuries. I broke over 50 bones. I'm just estimated around there. 15 good knockout concussions, all the good head ringers where I didn't get knocked out. Just fighting every injury to come back. And unfortunately, it got me finally last year. It was normal, just kind of waking up, and I had an eerie feeling. I told my wife it, and it was really in my head that I was going to get paralyzed on the drive up to Denver. And you know, I've done it a bunch, so I just shake it off and go ride. And in the middle of the night, big wind and rainstorm came through, so my easy up, I hear it hit the van, the wind going. My toolbox goes flying, my table goes flying. So I had minimal sleep, and I woke up, did my morning race. I did good. There's 3 races on it. I did one the first day, and it's a 2-day long deal of racing. So then I had the second day, I had to do my 2 other races. I did the morning one, I got 5th place. You have to get top 7. So the last one, I'm like, dude, I got this. I just need to casually cruise. Don't try to race anyone. And the guy that beat me, that got 4th, both motos, we were side by side going up the uphill. Well, I didn't know it's called the hole shot device, and you lock the front suspension down, and it acts as a dragster out of the starting gate, and then the suspension just needs to compress 1/4 inch. Well, when I was going up the uphill, I was on the back of the bike, and I didn't know that the suspension didn't release. So it's halfway compressed down. And the dude that's beat me both times got 4th. Here comes my inner competitor. I gotta beat him. So I grab another gear, grab a handful of throttle, and right when I kind of came over this crest, and there was some ruts there. So I had the outside line, so I knew I could beat him to the uphill. And there was a 2-foot bank on the outside that I committed to. Well, my front suspension was locked down, and I didn't realize it. Grabbed a handful, and it just spit the bars out of my hands. And people standing there said I did 2 front flips, hit the ground, and my visor just scooped full of dirt and broke. And I didn't feel anything. It was the craziest injury I've ever had. I didn't feel anything. Normally you feel something go, something pop, right? And I'm, you know, I broke my leg, I broke my wrist, something. I didn't feel anything, and I was, I can get back up. I can chase these guys down. That was my attitude. And I went to go get back up, and I was laying off the track. The track went this way, and then there's just a little 45 off the side of the track, and then a dirt road right here, some fence, and then it was just all land and went up the mountain. And so there's a frontage road right here, so the water truck can go. My head's down here, and my legs are up here, and I'm trying to get up. And I thought I broke both of my femurs, like, because I've heard of people doing that. Like, probably why I couldn't get up. So I'm feeling my femurs, and I'm like, no, those are fine. And I'm trying to get up. I'm like, dude, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, I'm paralyzed.
I couldn't believe it. I was here at home, and I was listening to his race on the radio, and I was listening to the race had started, and they were announcing the top 5, and they didn't say his name, and he's always in the top 5, and I didn't hear him And then all of a sudden they said they had stopped the race because there was an accident on the field. And I'm just like, oh my God, please don't let that be Matt. And then I got a call from AMA officials saying Matt's hurt pretty bad right now. He can't feel his legs. And I was just in complete shock. I didn't know really the extent of it, but they did tell me, just to let you know, right now he can't feel anything. I think I lost it. I got on a flight the next morning because I had to work some things out with Jet, and his best friend flew with me right up there, and I cried the whole flight. Just could not believe it. Like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, your worst nightmare. Especially, we've only been married like, what, 4 years, 5 years? We're still newly married. We have a young child. Like, I just complete utter shock. I still can't believe it, honestly.
I've never been good at giving up, so, you know, why start now? Like, this one has tested me in this wheelchair. My wife and my dad have seen it all. It's been brutal. Like, you know, I've been down on my knees. I've been knocked out. So, you know, just, you know, never give up, you know, like, I don't care what you're doing, what your situation is, you know, I mean, you know, maybe you don't have parents, you know, maybe you've been broken through some sports, you know, dig and fight and get back, and, you know, I got to live my passion, and I did not stop until I was riding my dirt bike. I did not stop, and I didn't quit. Push to succeed, you know, and don't stop till you get there.